So Amazon, Google, Facebook, or should I say Meta, they're all up in our business and they want a share of our small business pie. And it's very important for you to understand why I'm saying that, because most of us end up working with these companies, especially if you're in online business space and you want an online business. It's important for you to understand this. So I'm going to break this down for you. Let's get started, and welcome to a new episode of Amazon Business Bootcamp. Hi guys, this is Farah. I can help you start a private label business on Amazon so you can increase your income with confidence and build a life of your dreams. So if you are ready to start, you can book a call on the link in below this video or in the description box, or you can email me at hello@farahfinds.com and we can get you started. This channel is dedicated to helping you build a business online, and I share my experience being an Amazon seller, which I've been for a long time. So if you are interested in that, then please do subscribe. So the biggest problem that I have faced in my business, now I've been an Amazon seller for 12 years and I have done YouTube for 2 years now. And still the problem remains that how do you become a recognizable brand? Because I've had a business for a very long time. I have served millions of orders, right? Just in the last year alone, I've done about 42,000 orders and, obviously sold more units. But the problem is I haven't been able to build a stronger brand. That was my dream. And the reason I think for that is that, because I've been on a platform that has been sales first, which is what Amazon is, right? You list a product, it starts selling, and then you just build on what is selling, right? And you never really have time to think about building brand and things like that. You don't really spend that much on it. And obviously, in early days, it used to be search-based and organic search-based, but since Amazon has monetized its search for every keyword, for every search term, you have to pay now to get in front of the customer. In earlier days, it used to be organic. So now they have a rate for each word. That is what the cost per click is, right? So with that, they are basically cutting into our profit margins. Since the start of advertising, it's getting tighter, the margins are getting tighter, and obviously the sellers struggle. And the paradox here is that obviously we're still getting sales, right? So you can't complain, because Amazon still, with most of the Amazon brands, you would see that Amazon still remains to be the biggest stream of income for them, because we have never had time to build anything else. If I was this business who was maybe on a high street and I had a cute little handbag shop, people would know me as a family-run business, and that would still help me build my brand because I would have interaction directly with the customer. On Amazon, it's not possible, because you are just like your product. You're just a search result, a tiny search result with your product just on a sterile white background main image, and you've only got those 2 lines and that little image, along with thousands of other results, and not thousands, but let's say another 48 results on the one page. Or if it's a phone, it's like 7-8 results on the first page, and that's what you're competing. You're just a tiny little search result, and there is no brand. Nobody cares about the third-party seller, whether you were a family-run business, you're a small business owner, or you support the community, you provide jobs in your community. We are faceless and nameless, and so they can charge us any advertising fee that they want. All they have to do, if Amazon next year wanted to increase their revenue, all they have to do is just change the cost per click by like 5p or 10p. That's it. Their revenue will go up by millions and billions of pounds, because that's the tiny change they need to make, because there are so many sellers. And that's the benefit of being in the business of serving the small business. That's what the tech companies have figured out, because we need their access. It's the same way if you wanted to get in touch with your talk to your customers or gather them somewhere, like let's say you use Facebook as a community area, right? You want to start a Facebook group. Facebook wouldn't let your post be seen unless you boost it and you pay for ads. It's the same way with Google search results. Amazon owns the first 5-6 results for most keywords, and they themselves complain about, like, Google ad spend that they have to do, but it's part of the business, right? So it's very, very important for you to understand this, that you're starting this business on Amazon, you're thinking about it. Advertising is going to be a component of, it's not all about the product. That's not where all your expense is going to be. The main kicker is going to be the advertising cost, which you will have to manage and keep it low if you want to become profitable on Amazon. So this is the paradox of the online business, the small online business, where you are reliant on advertising to get in front of the customer. If you don't have audience, or you don't know how to build audience, or you don't know how to do organic marketing, which is obviously hard work. It is a lot of shoveling the crap, right? It just doesn't happen that way, because you have to make the customer care about you and your business. You have to, it's not just about the sale. It's just not about that, because you have to provide value to the person who is your audience, or is, has given you a click or a view. So thank you very much for the views that you're giving me. I really appreciate it. But you have to answer that question. So audience building is a skill, and it takes time. And people who have done that, hard work, they have brands now. Like, look at Gary Vaynerchuk. He can sell a sneaker, wine, or I don't know, NFTs, wherever he wants. Everything he touches turns to gold. And building an audience is crucial to online business, because it acts as a hedge against advertising, right? If you want to grow your brand, you're going to have to build audience. You're going to have to build your following, so that you can call on to them when you need product reviews, or you need a support, or something like this. And it's just the reality of online business. It took me very long to understand this, and after a lot of heavy losses in hiring different marketing companies who promised me that they will create content for me, and I have given away tens of thousands pounds worth of product freely away, which just cheapened my brand and my offer, and just made people think that I would just give away product for free, even though I'm not boohoo. I can't do that kind of thing. So it's very important to understand that these companies, because we are part of their flywheel, they want a cut. So it's very important to understand and think about these things when you are, you want an online business, and you want that lifestyle, that that at some point in future, I'm going to have to think about this, that it's not always, I cannot always rely on advertising, because it's going to eat into your margin. And, especially on a marketplace like Amazon, where, the average price of a product is about 15 to 20 pounds, or probably between 10 and 15 pounds, right? That's where most of the business is. People do not spend a lot of money. Like, the average basket value might be hundreds and thousands of pounds, right? You can go on Twitter and see, like, most people, like, they have like yearly spend of 14 to 1500 pounds or dollars on Amazon, but it's a lot of small things. It's a lot of little things that they buy, and they retail about 10 to 15 pounds max. So that's the kind of customer, or even a premium customer that might come there. That's how they behave, because they expect lower prices from Amazon, because Amazon is an online supermarket. That's how it works. So be prepared to do the work, because even if you start building your off Amazon, you will still have to work on this thing that's called audience building, because these tech companies, they know everything about you as an individual, you as a business owner. Like, you will need to build your own list of clients that you can access, who would be your loyal fans, who would buy your product, who would leave reviews, and you have not just use them. You don't build an audience just to use them, but you have to provide value. So great prices, great offers, but you can only do that if you ever if you're ever given a chance to actually interact with them, right? So this is like a tussle situation that goes on between, being an Amazon seller and, trying to build your brand. And it's been a hit and a miss for me, and I'm slowly figuring it out. So building audience, building recognition, building value in your brand is like the ultimate goal, which will help you, decrease your advertising cost and improve your profitability. And that's the only thing that's going to guarantee long-term success in any business. That's what everybody is trying to manage, right? So if you're looking to build your online business, be prepared to do the work to build audience and email lists and Facebook groups. And the sooner you are, you start doing it, the better it would be for your brand, your business to, deal with all these expenses that are a reality of a business anywhere, online, offline. That's how it goes. And that's how you would stand up to the big tech companies. I hope this video provided you with some value and insight. And if you want to start your private label business on Amazon, again, contact me on hello@farahfinds.com or book a call on the link in the description box below. And my specialty is fashion. I love fashion. I have been doing a fashion business for a very long time. I can help you get your next product idea off the ground. So that's about it from me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.